What's up, guys? So today I'm going to be getting into the top 5 things that I learned from doing the 75 Hard Challenge. But before I get into that, I want to explain more on exactly what is this challenge? What is this 75 Hard Challenge? I see you posting, I see you sharing stuff, I see you running around. I've gotten a lot of questions in regards to what exactly this is, so now I get to elaborate a little bit. Okay, so this isn't my challenge, by the way. This is Andy Frisella's challenge. So look up Andy Frisella on social media. You'll find him. Great guy. So for 75 days straight, you're doing 2 workouts a day. One of the workouts has to be outside. Each workout has to be 45 minutes. Now, what you do for that workout is entirely up to you. It's just about getting it done. Okay? You have to drink a gallon of water a day. All right? You have to stick to a diet. No cheat meals, no M&Ms, no cookies, no snacks, no donuts, none of that. No alcohol, not even a sip. You have to read 10 pages of a book a day. Personal development books, not Harry Potter and Twilight, right? And you have to take a progress picture every day. Okay? So if you mess up one of these things at any point during the challenge, you have to start over from day one. So my personal experience, I got to day 12 and then I realized I didn't drink a gallon of water on day 11. So what did I do? I had to start over, okay? So this isn't necessarily a physical challenge. It's not necessarily a fitness challenge. It's a mental challenge. It's meant to challenge you and your discipline, your self-confidence, your will, your grit, your determination, right? It's meant to keep you accountable, right? Because we're used to cutting corners. We're used to making things easier for ourselves. Now, think about it. Normally, if I didn't drink a gallon of water a day, I would have said, well, that's fine. I'll just go on to the next day, not worry about it. But cutting that corner, that is going to carry on into other areas of my life. So this is the whole purpose of this, okay? So now that I explained it, now I'm going to get into the top 5 things that I learned with doing this program. Lesson 1, I learned that time is irrelevant. There was times where I'd come home late at night, 1, 2 in the morning from working all day, and I realized that I haven't read my 10 pages. I haven't done my second workout. I didn't take my progress picture. I didn't even drink a gallon of water, right? So what did I have to do? Even though it's 2 in the morning and I have to be up at 5 a.m., right? I realized that time is irrelevant. It doesn't matter on how much time I have to sleep or how much time I have to do something else. What mattered is that I made this commitment to myself to do this. Therefore, the things on this list came first before anything else. So a lot of times we find ourselves saying that I don't have time for something. That's not true. You always have time. You always have time. When you think about it and you realize time is constant. You are currently in time. It is existing as you exist, right? The numbers on the clock are just man-made. That doesn't matter. It's irrelevant. All that matters is that there's something that needs to be done and you can't go to sleep until it gets done. So in this case, time is irrelevant. It's about prioritizing what needs to be done. Lesson 2, don't let temptation make you a weak man. This one was huge for me. Huge for me. Myself, I know every time, a couple of years ago, every time a drink was thrown in my face, I'm breaking. Every time you invite me out to a party, to a club, to a bar, I'm breaking. You throw something in I'm breaking, right? So doing this challenge, it made me think about temptation, and it made me realize that you as a man or a woman, when you give in to temptation, that's showing how weak you are. That's showing you what you're worth. So as I'm thinking about this and I'm having people offer me drinks, I'm having people invite me out to places, push nasty food that I shouldn't be eating in my face, telling me I should skip a workout. So there's temptation thrown at me everywhere. And I'm thinking, okay, if I give in to any of these, what am I worth? Like, what's my price? I had to ask myself, what's my price? It made me feel like if I was a prostitute, what would be my price? Right? What would it take for me to just throw all my values and principles out the window? What would it take? What's that number for you? Is it a beer? Is it a drink? Is it an invite to a club? Is that all it takes for you to throw all your values and principles out the window? This is what this taught me. Temptation, don't let temptation make you a weak man or a woman. Number 3, most people don't give a shit about your goals. I'd say everyone, right? And I was talking a little bit about that in the last lesson I learned. You have people in your face offering you drinks, even though they clearly know that you can't drink the drink that they're offering you. They know clear as day what you're doing. They know your intentions. You've explained it to them. You communicated it, right? You explained the outcome that you expect to get from this. You explained how important it is to you, yet they're still in your face, tempting you. They're still in your face, trying to make you break. They're still in your face, trying to throw you off track and get you distracted. They're still doing it because they don't care. They don't care. So in doing this, I had to realize, okay, and I talk about this all the time. You are your environment. You are who you surround yourself with. So I need to be cognizant of who I'm surrounding myself with. Is who I'm surrounding myself with, are they helping me get to my goals? Or are they distracting me? Are they pulling me away? Right? Are they keeping me in alignment? Or are they pulling me towards temptation? What are these people doing? So I had to think and I had to assess. And in that process, obviously I have to remove certain people from my life. I don't need those distractions. I don't need that temptation. If you can't see my vision, if you can't see where I'm going, get the hell out the way, but don't distract me, right? So I learned that not everybody is going to be down with your goals. Nobody cares. And that's perfectly fine because they're your goals and it's on you to take ownership of them, right? Lesson 4, everything matters. Everything matters. How you do one thing is how you do everything. That's something I learned in the Marines as well. It's called attention to detail. So it's kind of easy to think that taking a progress picture every day doesn't necessarily do anything for us, right? Especially when you're on month 2 of the program and you're laying down, you're half asleep and you forget you have to take the picture. So you jump up and take this picture half asleep. So normally we would just cut that corner and just say, fuck it, I'll go to sleep. It's just a picture. But everything matters. No matter how small it is, no matter how big it is, everything matters. So I want you guys to think of that one thing you did recently, that one thing you did and you convinced yourself that it didn't matter. You know what I'm talking about. That one thing you did and you said, oh, it's okay. It's just once. Not a big deal, right? That one thing. I know whatever's in your head right now, I'm telling you, it mattered. And you're going to see that come into fruition sometime in the near future. And you'll say, damn, why is this happening? Well, you cut that corner that one time. And because when you cut a corner once, you end up cutting it twice, and then 3 times, and then 4 times. Now, all these small little things that you think didn't matter, they all come back to haunt you. 5, right? Mission accomplishment is the only option. Mission accomplishment is the only option. The other 4 kind of tie right into this. It doesn't matter how tired you are. It doesn't matter what kind of temptation is in your face, right? It doesn't matter how hungry you are. It doesn't matter that you've been flying and traveling and whatever it is, and there's so much going on. You have family drama and this and that, and you forgot your book, and it does not matter. Doesn't matter. In your life, the determining factor on whether you're really successful or not is whether you're able to get the job done. So if you can't accomplish the mission, they're going to find somebody else to take your position. Getting the job done. Mission accomplishment is the only option. So that's it, guys. Those are my top 5 lessons learned from doing the 75 Hard Challenge. Now, I hope you had some good insight from it. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, definitely feel free to hit me up. So I challenge all of you to start the 75 Hard Challenge. I promise you won't be disappointed unless you quit. We'll see.